Hey, welcome to World Entertainment, and an interesting and strange rumour is doing the rounds that Wesley Snipes is set to return as Blade in the MCU. Now, of course, this would be simple to do, being that everything now is the multiverse and there's so many different variants, but where, how, and when could he possibly return is not quite known. But we will have a look at this and see where it comes from and what exactly is being said. So let's have a look. So every few years, a new rumour that Snipes might be set to reprise the role does the rounds. But when the news broke that Marvel Studios was developing a new movie with Mahershala Ali taking over as the Daywalker, Snipes donning the shades and sword combo again began to seem highly unlikely. However, we're now hearing that Snipes will return as Blade in the MCU at some point. According to Daniel Richman, the New Jack City star will reprise his role as Blade in the multiverse saga and has already signed to do some stuff. We don't have any more to go on for now, but if this is accurate, the most likely projects for Snipes to appear would either be this summer's Deadpool and Wolverine, which we already know is set to feature a number of variants, or Avengers Secret Wars, unless the Blade reboot also includes some multiverse elements. And when asked about the possibility of suiting up as Blade again in a 2022 interview with comicbook.com, Snipes said the following: "Never say never. Long as I'm healthy and in shape, I can rock with them. Yeah, as far as my predictions on if something like that would happen in the future, I don't know. It seems to me if it would have happened, it would have happened already. But yeah, never say never. No, Marvel Studios has not approached me as of yet. I'm still working on my acting skills, so when I come up as an actor, maybe they'll reach out and say, let's have a conversation. Or maybe they don't feel I'm an ensemble player." So, of course, that's being, would they put him in around the likes of the Avengers and stuff? It's an interesting rumour. I don't know whether or not I would believe it, because I think they would run the risk of overshadowing Mahershala Ali's version of Blade if that thing ever actually happens. Yeah, there's a new rumour and story out there saying, oh, they finally just tore back the whole script and are gonna just go basic and make it about Blade fighting vampires. Again, I'll believe it when I see it, because they constantly tell us, oh no, they finally got the script in place, it's finally ready. Oh wait, no it isn't. So we'll just have to wait and see. And by the time this movie happens, Mahershala Ali will probably be close in age to bloody Wesley Snipes as he is now at this stage. We're hitting 5 years that they have announced that movie, and it still doesn't even have a finished script. Like, what a joke. Now, would he appear in Deadpool and Wolverine? That would be probably the most likely place if I was to say he was going to show up. However, I don't know whether they would go with that. Mainly because I think they're kind of using more of Fox characters and the MCU characters. Whereas his version of Blade, of course, was New Line, which is Warner Brothers and so it is Warner Brothers, isn't it? I think Warner Brothers is New Line was a Warner Brothers company. So I don't see them going that way. The Avengers Secret Wars, I don't really know why he would pop up in there. There's probably more of a chance of him being in the Blade movie, whether it's some sort of post-credit scene of a incursion, a multiverse incursion, and there he is, or whether they try and use him in some sort of cameo at the start where he ends up being the father or something stupid like that. The problem I have with this story is the fact that I wouldn't want Wesley Snipes to come back as Blade at this stage. You know, Marvel is done. It's a disaster now. It's everything they announced is just a joke. You know, it's no one's interested anymore. We know that they can't put good stories together. Again, just look at the Blade they're trying to do, how hard it is for them to get a script done when all they have to do is look at the original films or do something that, you know, would be mind-blowing. Look at the comic book. But they just struggle with every story. And would we want them to bring in Wesley Snipes' version of Blade for them to probably screw up and drop the ball? No. I think the time has passed at this stage to just let it be, you know. I don't want them to come back and be ruined, which is also why I'm nervous about Wolverine and Hugh Jackman coming back with Deadpool. You know, if they drop the ball in this, it absolutely undoes Logan and everything. And I have no doubt that Patrick Stewart will show back up in Deadpool as Xavier and will probably be killed again. So where will he pop up? Don't know. How would he pop up? Well, obviously multiverse. Will he pop up? I honestly don't see it really happening. This kind of rumor is the same thing they're running with the Henry Cavill. Oh, Henry Cavill signed on to be a major part in the MCU, and they're all saying, oh, he's gonna be Captain Britain and all this stuff. He's not. He's a Wolverine variant. Spoiler, I suppose, if you actually care. But he'll be in it for like 5 seconds. But he's a variant of Wolverine. He's not signed on to the MCU to be this big name moving forward in the MCU or anything like that. So don't get your hopes up for Wesley Snipes to be running around back as Blade for a full film. To be honest, I wouldn't put our hopes up for even Wesley Snipes to appear in any capacity as Blade in the MCU. But that's the rumor doing the round, so let's see where this ends up being and going. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So like, share, subscribe, check out the memberships, all that good stuff. Cheers, I'll catch you in the next one.